Florida Real Estate, Chapter 3. A quorum to conduct certain duties to the Commission require 4 members. The Commission's ability to impose disciplinary action against licensee is known as quasi-judicial power. The rule-making authority to the Commission is called quasi-legislative power. The Commission is composed of 7 members. To become effective, rule enacted by the FREC must be filled with the Secretary of State. Members of the Commission may serve no more than 2 consecutive terms. Establishing educational requirement for licensee is an example of the exercise of the executive power of the Commission. The Real Estate Education and Research Foundation was established by a transfer of $3 million from the Real Estate Trust Fund. To become a broker member of the Commission, a broker must have been actively licensed in Florida for a minimum of 5 years. The office of the Division of Real Estate are located in Orlando. The principal office of the department is located in Tallahassee. The director of the Division of Real Estate is appointed by the Secretary of the DPPR, subject to approval by a majority of the members of the Commission. A licensee who fails to renew when required to do so will have his or her license placed on involuntary status. When a licensee changes employer, he or she should request a reissue of the license with a new employer before performing services of real estate for compensation. Licensees that are members of the armed forces have all fees, dues, continuing education, and other requirements waived during their military service for 6 months after returning to civilian life. Chapter 3, Practice Exam. The Department of Business and Professional Regulation does not have the authority to issue which of the following? An injunction. What is the maximum number of years a member may serve on the Florida Real Estate Commission? No maximum. Which statement is true regarding the Secretary of the Department of Business and Professional Regulation? The Secretary is appointed by the Governor. The Division of Real Estate is an administrative part of which of the following? The Department of Business and Professional Regulation. Which statement is true regarding examination requests and answers? They are confidential. Which of the following entities issue real estate licensee? The Department of Business and Professional Regulation. A licensee license expires on September 30. What is the status of the license on October 1st? Involuntary, inactive. The Florida Real Estate Commission held a meeting for the purpose of passing a new rule. which is an exercise, no, this is an exercise of which commission power. Again, the Florida Real Estate Commission held a meeting for the purpose of passing a new rule. This is an exercise of which commission power? Quasi-legislative. Which of the following statement is true regarding the director of the Division of Real Estate? The director is appointed by the Secretary of the Department of Business and Professional Regulation. The Department of Business and Professional Regulation is created by which statute? FS 455. If an applicant for real estate licensee provide false information, they commit which of the following criminal violation? Third-degree felony. What action may the department take if it determines that an unlicensed person has operated in violation of the law or rule under its administration? An administrative fine of up to $5,000 may be imposed. Educational requirement of applicant for real estate licenses are promulgated under the authority of Florida Real Estate Commission. Again, educational requirements of applicant for a real estate license are promulgated under what authority of Real Estate Commission? On executive. When is request for the renewal of a license effective? When is a request for the renewal of a license requested effective? When received by the department. What does a real estate license expire? When does a real estate license expire? On the day that shown on the license. No commission rule must be approved by which of the following? Not by the governor, not by the Secretary of State, nor by the Department of Business and Professional Regulation. No one. How long may a license remain involuntary inactive status? Indefinitely. Which of the following best describe certificates that are entered into court as evidence? Prima facie evidence or prima facie evidence. Violation of the commission rules are prosecuted by which agency? The Department of Business and Professional Regulation. A sales associate is employed by a broker Monday through Friday and for a builder on the weekends. The sales associate feels the added experience is beneficial, especially since both employers pay an attractive commission split. Which statement is correct? This arrangement violates the license law.